Hello there you guys, Crystal here. Welcome back to our monthly vlog. It's one of those early morning ones again, so I'm so sorry if my voice sounds a little bit creaky, a little bit frog-like, but I hope you guys are all having a very good day. It is currently 7 AM on July the 1st. I'm up early. I couldn't sleep. Long story short, it is hot in my room. It is supposed to be like plus 27 today, Celsius of course. Outside, but it is well over plus 30 in my room, so we a little bit warm. We just a little bit warm. So I hope you forgive me for the horrible lighting, because I don't want to turn on any lights and just generally being half awake. But I figure up early, it's the first day of the month, I may as well get this vlog filmed. So this month what have we done? We started Spyro. If you guys have not seen that, it's been such a blast. I know a lot of people who are maybe younger, they know Spyro from the Skylanders series. I've never played that, I don't really know much about it. I just knew that he was in it. I know Spyro from his original games on the PS1, and, you know, other consoles after that, of course. And they've remade the original first 3 Spyro games for various consoles. I'm playing it on PS4, I think it's also on Switch. And it's been so much fun. The games are so just charming and wonderful, and I've been having a lot of fun playing those. I have not been uploading those to YouTube. That has been something I've been doing, is if I'm like, you know what, I don't think my YouTube audience is going to enjoy this, I just don't upload it. But I do have it, like, playlisted, I don't think that's the right word, but either way, saved, let's say, on Twitch, and it will stay there. It won't get erased after a certain amount of time, so people can always go watch it there if they'd like. Today is Wednesday, which means we're playing Breath of the Wild I guess later on this morning, in about 3 hours my time, and we're actually going to be finishing that today, and it's my very first time finishing Breath of the Wild. It has been such a huge blast. I've been loving it. I think I mentioned this last vlog, but Breath of the Wild has a really weird way of bringing in people who like know that game. So it's been interesting learning. We also started Pokemon Ultra Sun this past Monday. It's been good so far. I really enjoyed Sun and Moon, and I didn't really enjoy Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, so I'm hoping that this time around I like it a little bit better. We also brought back the SimplyPress Fest, which if you're new here, you don't know what that is. We used to do this all the time last year. It's essentially a way for me to say thank you to my Twitch subs. With kind of like a little private mini event. We hold it over the Discord. It's usually splitting off into 2 teams, Splatoon style, and just kind of doing some friendly competition to see which team is better. We're usually in voice chat, we're usually just joking around, and it's a lot of fun, so we did that this month. And I'm hoping that we can continue that over the next couple months as well, because it's just a good distraction, right? Everyone needs a distraction right now. The other thing that we started, of course, which is the pretty big thing, is Lumos. We started, 3 weeks ago, I think? Early June, we started Lumos, and that has been fun. It's been kind of a while coming where I felt like I was running out of stuff to do in Lilybelle. And I don't mean that from like how do I put this? I'm at a point in the gameplay where there's nothing new happening, or at least there wasn't. More on that later. But I also was still enjoying playing. And starting fresh, you have so much to do, so I've been kind of in the back of my mind being like, oh, you should start like a theme town. And I've always wanted to do one like this one. That being said, I've wanted to do a Harry Potter themed town for so long, and I only really recently realized what the author has been coming out with, and that's not been so nice. If you don't know what I'm talking about, definitely go research yourself. I don't want to influence anyone's opinions on that. All I know is that she's been saying some really silly, dumb stuff, and those are very nice words, because I'm sorry if you hear Kiara in the background. We're a family-friendly channel, and I can't say what I really want to say. I'm so sorry if that's picking up. I don't know if it is. Kiara! What are you doing? I don't know if you guys can see her. She's probably behind my chair somewhere. I am so sorry, that's gonna be so annoying. Oh, no, I can see her tail. Give me 1 second. Okay, so she has been dealt with. I'm sorry about that. If she doesn't think that you're paying attention to her, she does a thing where she'll just like sit there and like, we call it yodeling. She'll like start just meowing, but like with different pitches in one long meow, if that makes any sense. It's really weird. She's been given a cuddle and then nicely put outside. And by outside, I mean like outside my room, not outside. Our cats don't go outside. Anyway, personally, this year has been awful. For so many different reasons, and mentally for me it's been bad since the very beginning, even into late last year. So everything going on has definitely not helped. I'm very thankful though that no one I know has caught the virus. You know, nothing bad has happened to my immediate family, which is good, or my friends. And I hope that it stays that way. I hope that stays that way for you guys as well, and I hope everyone is doing okay. Since I've not been feeling mentally that great, I have been kind of taking a bit of a backseat to a lot of social stuff. I've just been kind of crawling back into my shell a little bit, and I think every now and then that is important to do, just kind of take some time for yourself. I've taken to going outside, and of course being very distant from people, but just going on walks, long walks. I have my Fitbit on. I've been just exercising, which is weird for me. I've also been listening to some audiobooks just to keep my mind off stuff, and it has been actually working pretty darn well. I've also, again, taking that huge step back from social media, especially Twitter, has helped a lot. There's a lot of stuff on there. There's a lot of important stuff that needs to be on there, that needs to be said, that needs to be known. But there's also just a lot of drama, and I don't want to be involved in that. I don't even want to see it. Just want to kind of take a moment to be by myself, if you know what I mean. In other really good news, I'm going to be seeing Mike again soon. I've not seen him in 2 months, and I think that's the longest time that we have not seen each other since we've been actually friends, not even dating, straight friends. And it is our anniversary next week on the Wednesday, I think. So a week today. I will be taking next week off. It's actually, fun fact, going to be my very first week off since I've started streaming full-time. I've usually only taken a day or two here and there, and if I've taken any more time, it's usually for some sort of emergency. So it'll be nice to just have some time to not be online, not have to have like a social presence, other than with Mike and immediate family. And I think the last full week off I had was in 2018, when I was still working full-time. So, if you put that into perspective, that's a lot. I do stream every day, or at least I try my best to. I'm pretty consistent in maybe giving myself a week off every other 2 to 3 weeks. But I do stream every day. It's usually, 3 to 5 hours, so I think it'll be nice to have a little bit of a slowdown week, and then when I come back, I'll be able to jump right into it and hopefully have a lot more energy than I feel like I have right now. What else do I want to tell you guys? Upcoming stuff. Speaking of the Simply Press Fest, I think this coming month, I would love to do something where you don't need the game to join us, or you don't need a game to join us. Recently, of course, we've been doing Mario Kart and Splatoon, because those are the two obvious Nintendo competitive games. But what we were thinking of doing is instead doing like a quiz night or a pub night, where it's just trivia. We split off into 2 teams. Whoever can answer the most questions correctly or first, I don't know how we're going to do it yet, is probably how we're going to stage this fest, and I'm really looking forward to it. I think it's going to be different. I think it's going to be a little bit more room for communication, and people who can't necessarily join because they might not have those games can join this one. So yeah, we're going to have lots of different trivia. I've already started writing it out. I'm thinking stuff from Nintendo, stuff from Disney, just random pieces of trivia for like anyone who might have somehow acquired this knowledge, like just lots of different stuff. Another thing that I am very much looking forward to is the Story of Seasons Friends of Mineral Town remake comes out this month, I believe. If you have been on my channel for a very, very, very long time, or you have watched my old videos. I'm a huge Harvest Moon fan. I absolutely love it. I am not such a huge fan of what the Harvest Moon title games have been doing recently. I am very much more in the Story of Seasons boat, which, if you don't know, there's a huge, like, I don't know how to describe it. You should look into it yourself, pretty much. Gets a little bit confusing, but essentially Story of Seasons is what Harvest Moon was, whereas the games that are using the Harvest Moon title now are not made by the same people. Something like that. But either way, Friends of Middletown is my second favorite Harvest Moon game ever. I am incredibly excited to play through it. We're going to be playing through it on stream. If the background's already set up, I don't have the thumbnails ready yet. That we'll have to see about. But it's been such a long time coming. I remember I heard about it last year and I was like over the moon because it is one of my favorites, and I think more people need to play it. So we're going to be playing that on stream. I'll be uploading here. What else? Ooh, July. Wait, yearly town tour. I've been mentioning this to my poor stream chat for like the last week because I get nervous about it, but again, if you've been around a while, you've probably seen I usually do a town tour every year of whatever town I'm currently working on. It's been Rosewolf, I think, one year. Calico didn't have one. I don't think. I don't remember. I don't think it did. Either way, July 8th is the day that I've always done that. Fun fact, that is also my anniversary with Mike. It just so happened to both land on that day, so I'm going to be pre-filming that this year. The date's probably going to say like July 2nd or something in the video, but it'll be uploaded July 8th, and that is something that I know a lot of people enjoy. I actually get questions about it, like, randomly during the year. People are like, hey, are you gonna do a town tour this year? And I'm like, yeah, I will be. So I'll be doing that, covering Lilybelle. It is the most progressed town I have at the moment. I'm not currently playing ACNL, so there's no point. Memory has not been touched since March 19th, so. In terms of other YouTube content, that is honestly about it. I have been taking a very big step back from YouTube stuff. I'm just honestly not enjoying it as much as I was. I think the thing for me is that when I stream on Twitch, I have people in there who are actively talking to me, and if I'm stuck on something or if I have an idea, I can bounce it off people and they'll answer back. Whereas on YouTube, you know, if I ask a question at the end of the video, there's no guarantee people have watched all the way to the end of the video. 1. 2, if I ask a question anywhere else in the video and people actually do see it, you know, people are not so likely to comment, as well as I have to wait for that comment as well, right? Like, I don't get to, like, instant communication, if that makes much sense. So that's a main reason why I'm taking a rather large step back from it. I'm still uploading, as you can see. I still upload Lumos, but it's definitely not on my I need to do this sort of list. It's like back burner sort of stuff. There's a plane going by overhead. I'm sorry if that's loud. Oh wait. Oh, it's a helicopter, my bad. The other thing is, I was a little bit nervous about uploading Lumos the way I've been uploading it. I've heard time and time again, like, you know, Crystal, I enjoy your content, but I don't want to watch through 3 to 5 hours worth of a stream, and I'm like, that's fair. So when it came to Lumos, I was initially thinking, like, oh, you know, maybe I'll just edit it to be like the important segments and stuff like that, and I was thinking about it, but then I had some feedback from some people in chat, and as well as my mods, and they're like, you know what, just split it into 30-minute chunks, don't edit it, and just throw it up and see what people think. And so far, I've had a lot of really good positive feedback, so I really do appreciate that. I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. Part of me is always worried, like, oh, what if I upload, like, an episode and it's literally just me weeding or something like that, like, you know, but people seem to enjoy the progression of that, so I figure this is probably the best way. It's also really easy for me to upload. It's uploaded in, like, 10 minutes instead of, like, an hour plus for, like, you know, huge streams, so I'm glad that that has been well received. I've been getting a lot of comments saying, why don't you go back to ACNL? I think that has been probably the most common thing I've been asked this month. And I'm wondering if people are just bored of ACNH, or if people are feeling nostalgic, or if people haven't got ACNH and they just want to watch me play something that they have. Either way, my answer to that is, and probably will be the same for quite a while, I burnt myself out horribly on ACNL. I love doing Calico, but I probably shouldn't have done that because it was like a little bit too much, if you know what I mean. I was already on the verge of like, I really like ACNL, but I don't want to be playing it this often anymore because I've been playing it for years and years, and there's only so much you can get out of the exact same villager interactions, exact same, you know, everything. So that's why ACNH has been such a huge breath of fresh air for me. I do have plans to go back to ACNL in the future. I've been saying this for a long time. We're gonna do like a throwback Thursday with ACNL, which is gonna be weird. But that will not be for quite a while, at least a year, I'm thinking. The other thing is when I do that that throwback, I'm not sure whether it would be Calico, because I do want to bring back Calico, or if I would start fresh. I'd probably see how things go. Either way, throwback will be on stream. I will not be on YouTube. I will upload to YouTube after, but I will be streaming it first, so I hope that's understandable. Yeah. I think those are the main things I wanted to talk about today. It's very, very hot in here, so I'm sorry if I'm just like, I'm sweating, it's awful. You guys sat through it, so thank you. If you're still watching by now. If you guys are new here and you would like to help support, I do have a Twitter and of course a Twitch, which I keep mentioning. I stream every day on Twitch, 10 AM Eastern time. You can convert that into whatever time zone you're from. Twitter, I usually only post when I'm going live if you want that notification. Sometimes I might post other stuff, but like honestly I feel bad like clogging up people's feeds, so I don't post a lot. I think down below in the description you can also find a link to our Discord. We are family friendly though. If I see anything that's not family friendly, you will get booted. Easy as that. And you're all more than welcome to join. The other thing is I would like to give a huge shout out and thank you to our patrons. That is a new thing. It's not something I really like to advertise too much, but I do want to say thank you to them. It's their, I guess, monetary support that helps me be able to continue making content like this. So I really, really do appreciate that. Thank you guys. And I hope you guys have an absolutely amazing, amazing July. I feel like I said June earlier. I hope I didn't, but I might have. Have an amazing July. I hope that your summers are, or winters, depending on where you live, are safe and hopefully stress-free. I know a lot of people are out of school now. But either way, thank you guys so very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time.